welcome back to Sonic Adventure. We cleared out all of Sonic's level A and B mission emblems last time, so it's time to move on to the next story, which is Tails. Before we get started, I'm just going to move my monitors and all that so I can see the chat better. Don't want to tip my laptop over though. Right. Let me just double check this as well. Yep. I don't have to like prime it like I used to, but I still want to check the connection is working. So yeah, it's time for Tails' story.
Everything's working great! All systems go, full speed ahead! Uh-oh! What's this?
Boy, you're lucky I saw you come down. So what went wrong anyway? It's not like you to crash like that.
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new prototype power supply, and it's not fully compatible yet.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, if you want.
Thanks, Sonic. But if I can make this work, it'll run circles around yours. Check out this power supply!
It's a Chaos Emerald! No way!
I was lucky to find one of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. They have unlimited mystic powers. Now I want to harness that power to fly my plane. Let's go to my workshop in the Mystic Ruins, and I'll show you what I've been working on. We'll go to the station, hop on a train, and get there in no time.
So yeah, Tails' story starts slightly after Sonic rescues him in Emerald Coast. And if you remember the dialogue from Sonic's version of that cutscene, the dialogue and camera placements were slightly different. That's one of the cool things about this game. The story cutscenes that are shared by multiple characters have different dialogue, though they rewrite the dialogue for each character to make it a bit more from their perspective. And I don't really think it's something that the other Sonic games that have multiple stories do. Like, Adventure 2 sort of does, in that the music can be different and like sometimes camera cuts are different, and sometimes you get like an extended beginning or end of a cutscene, but otherwise the main content of the cutscene's the same. Sonic 06, maybe, I think it might have, again, similar to Adventure 2, but to a lesser extent. Heroes doesn't change the cutscenes at all. Shared cutscenes because they're CGI ones. And, well, no other Sonic game really has a similar story structure. Maybe Rush, but I can't remember. I mean, for one thing, those are text box cutscenes, and I also can't remember if they changed the dialogue. Anyways, I can't remember if NPC dialogue has changed much, so let's have a look. Oh, so you're the guy from that plane crash? Are you really okay? Okay, I guess these ones definitely do. Yep, this is it. Sunny days, clear skies. This is what summer vacation's all about. I'm currently playing this in the winter. Just telling us about the Chao Garden. So obviously playing as Tails, we have access to his standard abilities from, well, his standard ability from the Mega Drive game, which is flying. Just hold the button and he'll fly up. Now, when I was first played this as a kid, this actually kind of confused me because in the Mega Drive games, you like repeatedly tap the button to go up, but in Adventure you hold the button. I was used to tapping the button repeatedly, so it confused me at first. Right. Well, since we're back at the beginning of the story, she is waiting for her dad again. Have you heard? Somewhere out there is a man called Dr. Robotnik. He nabs helpless animals and traps them in machines. Oh, those poor animals. Don't remember, that dialogue's different. There are many tall buildings. I'm pretty sure he does the same thing. That's the same. Right, well, before we go into any levels, we can actually get an upgrade with Tails. We never actually came here as Sonic. There's not really any reason to. Camera, can you not get stuck on the grate, please? Mashing to fly feels more satisfying. I mean, it's ingrained in my muscle memory to hold the button. And it's probably better for the controller. I swear mashing the button to fly as Tails in Sonic Advance is why my DS Lite's A button is really loose feeling. Anyways, we can get an upgrade before we go into any levels.
Look, it's your jet anklet. Its jet power makes you fly faster.
Now, I'm not really sure what it means by fly faster. I think it might just be like your up and down speed might be increased. I'm not really sure, or whether it is. I mean, maybe it's your horizontal speed while flying. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the jack anklet is optional. I don't think you have to get it, but it's there right from the start. You say the same thing. I'm not going to bother rereading NPC dialogue if I recognise it. But if it's new dialogue or I don't recognise it, I'll read it out. Right, you say the same thing. Get advice. Press the jump button while you're in mid-jump and you can fly. But remember, you're full when you get tired. Did you know that? Sonic Adventure also lets you hold the action button to go down quicker as well. Not many Sonic games give Tails that ability. The only other one I can think of is Superstars. Let him descend faster. If you want to go to the Mystic Ruins, take the train. Nope, that is the same dialogue as before. I already got that emblem, didn't I? You're saying the same thing as well. I think you're saying the same thing. Yeah, you're saying the same thing. So the motion blur effect I was talking about with Sonic last time, that also applies to Tails. Again, was removed in DX, but modders added it back. Although the multiple amount of his tails, tails multiplying for the blur effect are still there, so it just looks like he has like a billion tails. It's definitely obvious that Sonic is intended to be done first, so they box you in before the first level much more than Tails. I mean, you can't select anyone but Sonic to start with, to be fair. you can't select Tails till you see the cutscene that is basically Tails' opening cutscene. That's Tails' house on top of the hill. Well, really it's more like his workshop. Yeah, in Sonic Adventure you can't play as a character until you see them, either in the story or if you find them in the adventure field and talk to them. So, yeah, you only have Sonic to start with. You unlock Tails from watching his cutscene, Knuckles from his cutscene. And you don't have to unlock them playing as Sonic, you can play as someone else to unlock another character. It's like, if you're playing as Sonic first, before any other characters, you... Like, when I found Big in Station Square, talking to him there unlocked him. But if I didn't talk to him there, it would have taken until the Chaos 6 fight to unlock him. Also, this guy is telling me where my own workshop is. Like, he's like, that's Tails' workshop. You're talking to Tails. I found this strange stone on top of the hill. What the heck is it? Maybe I should report it. Alright. Well, cutscene time.
Well. If it isn't Sonic and Tails.
It's Eggman!
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the most cunning scientific genius in the world!
Yeah, right, Dr. Eggman.
Enough! I've been working on a master plan, but now it's time to put it to work!
That usually means trouble coming from you.
Don't even try to interfere this time. Give me that Chaos Emerald, or else...
Or else what, huh?
Or else I'll take it from you the hard way.
Unfortunately, when characters share bosses, they really don't change. Also, we're nearly 20 minutes into the stream and I haven't even gone to the first level. Yeah, the Egg Hornet is pretty much the same here as it was with Sonic. You just can't spam the homing attack to beat him quicker. You have to beat him the normal way. So Tails' special attack is his Tail Swipe. I don't find it particularly useful to start with, not until we get an upgrade later in the game. But both Tails and Knuckles, if you're running fast enough, they'll roll into a ball when you press the action button. And yes, Eggman's voice acting. He sounds a lot more intimidating, a lot more sort of from when you play as Tails, at least in this cutscene. I don't know if that was intentional, given the iffy voice direction in the early voiced Sonic games. But if it was intentional, you know, good work. But it's hard to tell what's intentional and what's not in the voice acting and direction in the early 3D Sonics.
That was just too easy.
Gotcha!
Hey, he snagged it.
Chaos could use a little snack.
Who's Chaos?
That's the monster I saw the other day.
Monster?
Yes, it's really happening. Just as the stone tablet said it would. Hear this, Sonic? Chaos' strength increases every time I give him a Chaos Emerald. All he needs is 7 emeralds to become invincible. Then he will turn Station Square into rubble, upon which I will build the ultimate city, Robotnik Land. You ready, Chaos? Let's go find the next one. Come on.
Thank goodness they're gone. Good riddance.
We can't let that monster get any bigger. It could get ugly.
You're right. Chaos must be stopped. And he can be if we keep him away from more emeralds, right? So what do you say, Sonic? Let's find the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does.
It's also kind of funny how, like, Tails kind of takes the lead in the conversations. Especially the whole sort of story taking place in different perspectives is taken to a pretty cool direction in like a fan animation on YouTube. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Sonic Games in Minutes series on YouTube, but the one he did for Sonic Adventure, like, they're like basically being like interviewed by like Gunn, and like they're recounting the events of the game from their memories and their perspectives, and it's like it was a really cool way of interpreting how this game does its story. Anyways, grab the Windstone, take it down to Windy Valley, same as before. The NPCs have new dialogue? I can't remember. Well, don't throw it, Tails. Hey, that's the stone I found. You're not going to take it away, are you? The different perspectives are like how I sound in my head versus how I sound in real life. Yeah. Hey, that shiny mark on your stone. It looks just like the mark on the plate I found in the cave. Is that possible? Could it be? It's very possible. It definitely could be. So, Tails' gameplay. Find the emerald before Sonic. Basically, you're racing Sonic to the end of the stage. Now, it's very possible and really intended for you to fly over everything and just basically cheese the level. In fact, I think it's possible to like jump off the start flying, and then just like you can like get to the end without touching the ground. And you got these green rings, which usually act as shortcuts for you. Yeah, so for the most part, Tails' levels are pretty much Sonic levels cut down to one section, and you're racing him. For the most, yeah. So here we got just the final part of Windy Valley, and we just cut down to a particular race. Yeah, to this last section. Just racing him to the end. And since Sonic can't fly, we have a big advantage over him. And I'm pretty sure Sonic rubber bands as well. But, yeah. Overall though, I'd say the races aren't that difficult to beat. As long as you're not being too slow. You can beat them pretty easily. Sonic Drift Racing was added to the list. Well, no, that's Sonic Drift 1, not Sonic Drift Racing, which is the European name for Sonic Drift 2. Do we have a cutscene? No.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
What's with the big gusts of wind inside? Ah, no. You're saying the same thing as before. This is no. Same dialogue as before. Since Sonic and Tails' stories are pretty tied together, I imagine we're going to be seeing a lot of the same dialogue. We're stumped. We're trying to figure out how this mountain appeared out of nowhere. How indeed. I'm pretty sure. Sonic Drift Racing, it's about plagiarizing artwork. Tails' sequence breakers, what doing with this slightly seems much less powerful in later games. I mean, yeah. Obviously in Mania, he goes back to, well, basically being how he is in the 2D in the classic games. And Superstars as well. Actually, Frontiers, with his, like, with Frontiers, with certain upgrades, he is very broken, actually, if you remember, from the Final Horizon. Yeah, I've been an explorer for 2.5 years. Chaos Emerald? Sorry, never heard of it. Not very likely we'll find it around here. Hey, but you know what we will find around here? Nothing there. But what we will find around here is the Mystic Ruins Chow Garden. As I said before, not really going to do much Chow stuff, but I do want to show off the Chow Gardens. I'm using the Dreamcast version gardens. I think there are some changes made to the layouts in the X versions, but I don't really know that much. Like Adventure 2 Battle has the more approachable, like I think has the better Chow system, so yeah, I don't really do much Chow in Adventure 1. Well, if I'm doing Chow in Adventure 1, it's on the Dreamcast with the VMUs. I do think the Adventure 1 Chow Garden music is better though. Although, you know, that goes for most of the game. I think I think Adventure 1 in general has better soundtrack than Adventure 2.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
I was very off center. But yeah, I do like how Tails and Knuckles can roll if they're running fast enough. And it works like Sonic's rolling. Because, you know, they could do that in the classics. So why would they get rid of it? Anyway, back to Station Square. Now, as well as his levels being shorter, Tails has a lot fewer levels than Sonic. So, every story from now on is going to be a lot shorter. Partly there's going to be probably less NPC dialogue to read, and also no one has as many levels as Sonic. You're saying the same thing as before. You're saying the same thing as before. You're totally stuck. Quit and restart. You might remember something you'd forgotten. Didn't know that, did you? I mean, it's not the most groundbreaking dialogue. Or dialogue, groundbreaking concept. Twinker Park's neat, but Casinopolis is cool too. I'm so indecisive. Chow are really cute. Did you cuddle one? Oh, you're cute too. Very cute. A certain someone we know would beg to differ, but he has many wrong opinions. I heard there's a new pinball machine at the casino. It's called Nights into Dreams. I want to play too. Oh, you should. Nights is a pretty cool game. It's kind of hard to get into, but it's pretty cool. Like, if I ever got a Sega Saturn, I definitely would get it on there. I mean, I've got the PC version, but you know. That's it, if I ever got it on Saturn, I'd have to get the 3D control pad as well to play it like intended. My heart's breaking. I can't just keep staring at him. I have to talk to that guy in the burger shop. What's up with that girl? She's been standing there all day, just staring into the burger shop. You're saying the same thing. I can't remember if that dialogue is the same, if hers is the same. But again, since we're back at the start of the story, her progress, I guess, essentially has been reset. Anyways, I know what the next level is, so... no. Not the most interesting dialogue from you. Anyone by the pool at this time of night? No? Okay. Clearly, no one in Station Square understands the appeal of going out for a walk late at night by the pool on a really hot summer's day. Anyways, pretty sure there's an emblem up here. Yes. I'm assuming you can't get that as anyone but Tails. Unless Knuckles can climb these walls, but I don't know if he's allowed to climb these walls. Wow! My mum went to the casino and hasn't come out yet. That's the same. His mum still has a gambling addiction. Right, so to hit the switch to enter the casino, Sonic had to use the Lightspeed Dash. Tails can just fly. Anyway, time for his next stage.
Come on,
And we
Tails.
immediately get dumped into the sewers. So Tails' Casinopolis is basically hope you pick the shortest route, or hope you remember which way the shortest route is, and hope that Sonic just randomly gets stuck. Nope, that's not a route apparently. Didn't know that was there. Well, you know me. I know all the pointless Sonic knowledge. I have gotten all the Adventure Field emblems on my Dreamcast save. I have on my Dreamcast. I have a save where I basically have everything but the Chao Garden emblems. Imagine playing this before Sonic's version. I thought this was meant to be a casino. Yeah, it'd be a bit weird. So Sonic really gets stuck in this last section. Like his AI, you know, gets really stuck. We're not talking modern AI or modern buzzword AI.
What's that? The Chaos Emerald!
Get away from there!
Ah!
Nighty night!
Eggman! Sonic, what happened to the Chaos Emerald?
Eggman got one of them, but the other one's safe. He must be getting desperate.
Now the Emerald count is 2-1 and Eggman's winning. Let's get a move on.
You do have to wonder why Eggman doesn't do that more often, given it seemed to work pretty well that time.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins.
I need to talk to my mum. Same dialogue. Right, let's grab the ice key. Head back to the Mystic Ruins. Again, I don't know if there's... I think there's a lot of similar dialogue right now. Nope, don't throw that away, Tails. Oh, where's it gone? As soon as this job's done, I want to go snowboarding. Fly through the snow at killer speed. It's a really great feeling. I don't know if I have the balance to try snowboarding. You're still saying the same thing. I don't think your dialogue's going to be different in Tails' story, to be honest. Right, entrance to Angel Island's open. Spatial balance or bank balance? As in, like, yeah, spatial, like, yeah, like, spatial balance, I guess, in that regard. I feel like I just fall over. You have neither. The rocks crumble and reveal an entrance to a cave. The soil here is a lot of the soil at the Mystic Ruins. I think that was the same dialogue. Oh well. Right, stick the key in. Yeah. Depending on how things pan out, we may end up finishing Tails' story today, but we'll see. Right, who needs a ladder when you can just fly and hit the hit the trigger for the stage? Right, Tails' level is the snowboarding section, and I'd say therefore it's probably it might be the hardest of the stages, or at least the one you're most likely to lose on, just because the control can be a bit unpredictable. It's not really a good way of speeding up the board. And also Sonic is constantly chatting in all these levels, really. At least when you're behind him, anyway. Yeah, the main way to sort of avoid, to try to win here is just try not to slow down and try and hit these ramps. Hitting the shortcut helps as long as you don't do that. Also, since we're on Angel Island, this is quite potentially the same ice cap as in Sonic 3. So, it's not the first time Sonic has gone snowboarding down here. And there we go, Sonic is somewhere. You can still hear a snowboard. Oh, there he comes, in the distance.
Too bad.
He might just catch up. Nope, he did not catch up before the screen fade. Anyway, it's time for my least favourite part of the game. Well, one of my least favourite parts. Although, fixed due to mods. I say fixed. Made a bit less annoying due to mods. You're saying the same thing as last time. You're saying the same thing as last time. Because it's time to fight Knuckles in Chaos 4.
Hey, Knuckles! What's up? What are you doing, Knuckles?
Don't mess with me now. Just hand over the emeralds you have. Quick!
No way, Knuckles!
I don't think you were meant to see Sonic standing off to the side there. He would have been hidden by the aspect ratio in the original release. But the widescreen is from it being fan mods.
Whoa! Oh no, the emeralds!
And they're all mine.
Eggman's back! He's got the emeralds!
You two are bumbling idiots. You know that.
Hey, those are the Chaos Emeralds.
You are so easily tricked.
All I did was wait for you to bring it to me.
What the heck is he talking about anyway?
Don't you realize when you've been tricked?
Tricked? No one makes a fool out of me.
Way to go, knucklehead!
4! Count them! 4 emeralds. I summon chaos. Come forth! Here, eat up.
Oh no! It's changing again! We gotta stop this fast!
Alright, Chaos 4 round 2, or I suppose it's round 3 because I did an attempt at the boss rush mode as Sonic. Yeah, he's no different except, you're playing as Tails. You have no homing attack either, so, Also, they must have been really proud of that way to go Knucklehead line, because that line stayed the same between Sonic and Tails' cutscenes. As before, I got the mod that reduces his hit points to 3. But it looks like, from the health bar, it looks like he's only got 2, though. Which is weird. I mean, I'm not going to complain if he does only have 2 now. Maybe the mod reduces it even further for the Tails and Knuckles runs, since, you know, they're repeats. Yeah, I'm not complaining about that. KS4. Not a fun boss, but can be mitigated with mods. That's the beauty of PC gaming.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier! But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends!
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah!
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
I think that specific cutscene after the a carrier came in was unchanged from Sonic's story. I'm pretty sure that was all the same voice clips. Oh well. I was petrified. What was that? I couldn't believe my eyes. What about you? We were stunned. What kind of plane was that? That might have all been the same dialogue. I remember the last time the guy in here had like nothing new to say. He did not care.
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
I'm stalling because I don't want to play Sky Chase. I mean, well, a bit drastic. I swear I just saw a ship fly by. Ah! I mean, Sky Chase isn't that bad, it's just kind of mid.
Sonic! Wait here for a second! Sonic, hop in! Let's go!
One thing I've not brought, I don't think I brought up, is the models of Sonic and Tails in the Tornado for Sky Chase are a lot lower poly than their normal character models, and they, as a result, they kind of look a bit like, they look more like the classic Sonic designs. Like, especially Sonic looks a lot more like his classic design. Whether it's just whether it's just low poly because they need to be, or whether they are, earlier assets they didn't think to replace, or what, I don't know. Because in the early development on the Saturn, they were using the more classic designs. But it's probably just that they're they were lower poly models, and they needed to be lower poly for Sky Chase to run properly on the Dreamcast. You can mod, with the Dreamcast conversion, like Dreamcast characters mod, you can use the cutscene models, which are higher poly, but I like using the low poly models. At least I don't think there's like a combo system that you have to like try and get good at for this. Pretty sure the scoring is just very simple. Also, the Sky Chase controller, another thing that's broken in PC version of DX by default, if you're running at higher than 640 by 480 resolution. If you're running higher than 480p, because a lot of the stuff in Sky Chase is hard-coded for 480p. But, again, mods fix it.
We did it! Way to go, Tails!
And of course, we're going to get gunned down again. I muted for this before, but like you really can't hear the dialogue anyway, so... Hey, 81%.
Wow, that dream brought back memories. I owe so much to Sonic. Sonic! Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's all right. The tornado's not powerful enough. If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype. It needs a Chaos Emerald to work. Looks like I'd better find one fast.
In case you couldn't tell, the lip syncing, as much as you could call it in this game, is synced to the Japanese dialogue, not the English dialogue. Not particularly out of the ordinary for games of this time period, though. Also, the tornado is a bit more than not powerful enough. It's kind of destroyed now. Shot out of the sky. Crashed. Anyway, since we are separated from Sonic, the NPCs might have new things to say. I was surprised to see that huge ship, but I was even more shocked to see you fall out of the sky. Are you okay? Since the first party didn't report back, we're sending out a second party. I fixed the trolley so it should work now. So, are we all ready for a serious trek into the jungle? I think the trains are on strike. Yep. So this is where. So at this point in the story, Sonic is stuck in Station Square because the trains are on strike. Tails is stuck in the Mystic Ruins, and of course, invisible walls means we can't just run over to Station Square. I think they're putting a second party together. I hope they pick me so I can finally go into the jungle. You got anything new to say? Looks like a dead end. You can always try to ride the wind. You never know where it might take you. Way too scary for me. Mate, I've really been up there. Right, into the jungle then. So we didn't really do much in the jungle as Sonic. But yeah. The jungle is pretty maze-like. It's pretty easy to get turned around in here.
Wow! There's a Chaos Emerald! Hey! Wait up! Stop!
I definitely knew that cutscene was there. That's why I went that way. Anyways, I just want to quickly see if there's anything to find in the jungle exploration-wise before I go after that frog. Also, that flashback in Tales of Dream, I think is meant to be him meeting Sonic before the events of Sonic 2. As to why it's in the Mystic Ruins jungle, probably just technical limitations. Anyways, I grabbed one emblem before when I was in the jungle, maybe, but I'm not I think there's actually I can't remember if I did, but I know I spoke to like one person and maybe found an emblem. I've been an explorer for 25 years. My sixth sense tells me a treasure is somewhere around here. Yeah, there is like at least one emblem just like hidden on one of the paths. Oh, there's one. Oh, can't stand on there. There's one up here for sure. I don't know if I can get this as Tails. I may have to wait till the player's Knuckles. Unless I can stand here. Cool. Oh, there is an emblem somewhere on these paths, I'm pretty sure. But maybe I either already grabbed it as Sonic or it's somewhere I haven't been yet. I've been in the jungle for months, and my sweet wife is all alone back in Station Square. I do miss her so. Imagine being lost in a jungle for months. It's kind of horrible to think about, really. Like, just being lost for this long. Oop, here's the emblem. Great camera angle. Hey, I found a super large footprint. I just know there was a huge monster around here. I wonder whose footprint that could be. Especially given who that house belongs to. Anyways, let's go and follow that frog, if I can remember where he is. We actually got an exclusive to Tails segment. Alright, fly up here, hit that, which, if I'd have not run into it straight away, we would have looked a bit like an Echidna, a bit like Knuckles. Just drain the sand, and we've got an exclusive level for Tails. Sand Hill. It's more of a mini stage where it's just another snowboarding segment, but on sand. Oh. There is like a combo scoring system, which I think there's an emblem tied to it. If you like play it in a sub-game, in like the trial menu. But yeah, these unique assets just made for like a sub-game. Also, if you have been hearing the music in my Sonic Racing streams while I haven't done song requests, this was remixed. I think, well, it was also, I believe, remixed in Team Sonic Racing as well, but Also in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds for the Sand Road stage. Oh no. Yes, I don't think they realised they were making a reference when they wrote that line in Sonic Forces. Pontek and Graf, the writers from like Colors through Forces, have outright stated they know very little about Sonic. So, at least at the time of writing Sonic Colors.
Oops! Uh-oh! I thought I was in a desert. I wonder where I am.
So, we never really got to come here as Sonic. Well, maybe we might have been able to, but I was pushing through for the story. Also, I got Tails' reaction to that was just, oops. But, yeah. Doesn't that look familiar? I think, therefore I am. Life is always changing and is never permanent, but our prosperity will never end. Well, I just can't sit still. I don't know how many different... Move it! Move it! Everyone stand back! I don't know how many unique dialogues there are for these guys. A good offense is the best defense. I like fighting. Actually, I love fighting. Hit them when they least expect it. That's my motto. No. It's also your motto, is it? Just watch. I'll get them all. Yeah, they look a whole lot like Knuckles, don't they? Except unless you're playing DX, in which case the new character models make Knuckles look a bit different to them. Anyways, gameplay-wise, we are stuck here until we grab an upgrade. Tails has an upgrade hidden here. And yeah, it won't let you progress until you grab it, which I'm sure probably confused a lot of kids.
You found the Rhythm Badge. To do continuous tail attacks, hold the action button down.
So Tails' tail spin attack is a lot more useful now. Yeah, this looks a lot like the ruins in the jungle, doesn't it? Can't get up here as Tails. That's a shame. Our tribe has dealt with war for a long time. Fighting has made us rich. But our ruler's daughter doesn't agree with us. The daughter? I saw her in front of the shrine. Yo-ho! Yo-ho! Just watch. I'll get them all. Is this life a dream? Or is it reality? Some of these guys have very introspective things to say. Others, we're too hyper. Never gloat in victory. I've caused a real traffic jam with echidnas. Yeah. I've never been scared of anything my whole life. Is there anyone or anything capable of making me feel scared? You're also not scared of anything. Miracles come from within. You know, I've not really stopped to speak to these guys a lot. Full steam ahead. You want me to appreciate how much you're resisting making a really dumb reference seeing these guys? Our chief is... no one knows... Does anyone know how to pronounce his name? Chakamak? I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows how to pronounce his name properly. He's fearless, brave, bold. With him, we can never lose. We owe everything to Tikal's father. You only know from the Knuckles TV show. Oh, do they actually pronounce it there? I guess I should. I guess I'll have to. Oh. I guess I'll have to pop this into my Blu-ray player at some point. By Blu-ray player, I mean my PS3. Because, of course, I own it. I've not even watched it. I know of its reputation. But yeah. To be honest, I'm killing time before the while the ad plays. Any new dialogue? If there's any like free, like any standing around, they'll probably have unique dialogue. Because I think Tikal's this way. And with Sonic Story, I was like shying away from saying her name, is like because the game hasn't said it to this point. But I don't think the game says her name until the very end, so I'm just gonna, say it. Oh. An emerald that can make any dream come true. If it does exist, I wish I could have it. The chief's daughter loved her grandmother so much. The country was a lot smaller back when Grandma was alive, but the chief wanted to expand his kingdom. After Grandma's death, he made his move. He did well. He quickly took over the surrounding areas. His daughter didn't like what he'd done. The daughter? I saw her in front of the shrine. You know, I've never really stopped to talk to these guys. Like, more than just occasionally talking to the ones that walk around the, like, the big building. Didn't realise they had, like, the dialogue and stuff. Suppose they let you run out as far as this. I mean, there's invisible walls here, but suppose they let you run that far. Anyways, the ad's about to finish, so we can head over to the other area. I think something might have gone wrong with one of my mods. It's like we're playing Gmod, and I haven't installed Counter-Strike Source. Let's just ignore that. Anyways, this is what the shrine looks like when it's not on fire. We'll ignore the not installed Counter-Strike Source textures. Thought she was in front of the shrine. This is the shrine. Let's go. Is Tails the one where you have to walk, where you have to like go there and back? I can't remember. Oh, maybe yeah. Tails the one where you have to go there and back. Do you know anything? Please. No. Do you have anything new to say now that she's moved? No. There she is.
The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Hello there, friend. How are you?
What were you saying before?
Huh. It's something my grandmother taught me. I'm never to forget it. It goes like this. The servers are the 7 chaos. Chaos is power, power enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. But I'm still not sure what it all means. But the number 7 is the same as the number of emeralds there are.
Emeralds?
Forgive me, but I don't think we've ever met before. I'm Tikal. And you are?
Whoa! Where's the bee?
Weird. Now where was I? Oh yeah, the Chaos Emerald. Perfect! This will get my Tornado 2 up and raring to go.
I guess I was mistaken. She does say her name. Also, yes, Big just shows up, leaps in front of Tails. Froggy runs away, and then Big runs off. I'm pretty sure that's the extent of Tails' interactions with Big in his story. Also, a fun detail on the Dreamcast version that was removed in DX is Big's eyes glow in the dark, like Cat's eyes do. Even if the others go, they'll probably make me stay here. When are they going to start treating me like a real part of the group? Even the NPC is going to comment on Big. Something's waiting for us, deep in the jungle. Nope, you're not going to comment on Big. Are you going to comment on Big? When it's quiet at night, I can hear construction noises. Is somebody building a subway around here? Not a subway per se, but yes, there is some construction going on in the jungle. Your dialogue feels similar. But yeah, I guess I was mistaken about Tikal though, she does say her name.
The time has come at last. This new plane should work a lot better. I've ironed out most of the problems. So, here it goes. Emerald, do your stuff. Ready, Sonic? Here I come. Tornado 2, clear for takeoff. Away we go. There you are, dead ahead, the egg carrier. There's Sonic! Sonic!
All right, Tails! Way to go! This plane's cool! Now what do you say we nail those guys?
You got it! Hang on!
time for our last story run through Sky Chase. In the Tornado 2, which is actually Tails' plane, and using mods to give it its own health bar. In the original game, it just used the same Tornado health bar as in the first Sky Chase, but these Tornado 2 graphics exist in the game's files, so using the mod loader, there's like a code to let you use this instead. Don't know why they didn't do it in the first place, but try and get rid of those mines before I run into them later. We'll eventually get hit.
Haha! So far, so good.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet. Watch this.
Time to transform again, which again does nothing from a gameplay perspective. But hey, it looks cool.
Let's do it.
Ouch. Never mind. Alright. The more stuff we can get rid of underneath the egg carrier before the final like fly under it, the better. Just makes it a bit safer. Yeah. A lot safer. As much as I get as much as these kind of bore me, I think I do prefer these over the Tornado Scramble. I don't know, what's it called? The Sky Chase equivalent in Tornado Defense. That's it. Tornado Defense and Unleashed, because those are just big. It's the long level of quick time events. Hey, nice.
Coming in tight.
Tails, we gotta land on the egg carrier.
Oops. We got a problem here.
What now?
I forgot to put in the landing gear.
Whoa! Wow, this thing is really huge.
No time to gawk, Sonic. We gotta find Amy.
You're right, pal. Let's get busy.
Yeah, forgetting the landing gear is really quite a big mistake. I mean, in Sonic's story, like you hear more of the disbelief in Sonic's voice.
Don't get any ideas, Sonic. You have no idea what this vessel can do. How about I give you a little sample?
Whoa! Hey, it transformed! Did you see that?
Now how are we gonna get to the bridge?
I hate it when he doesn't listen to me.
I guess you weren't expecting that, were you? There's only one way to get to me, Sonic, and that's through the sky deck. I doubt if you can make it. Ha ha! I dare you!
Just watch me. Bring it on, Eggman.
I still love the look Sonic gives Tails when he's like, whoa, it changed shape. Speaking of mistakes, Eggman is looking for the Chaos Emeralds. Let's just leave this one behind on his own ship. I mean, to I guess spoil things, Eggman doesn't even find that emerald.
So, this must be the sky deck, huh?
So, Eggman's also making a mistake there. Anyway, time for Skydeck, and it's just the first section here.
Come on, Tails.
So, Skydeck here can be quite easy to start at the start, because a lot of the times, Sonic will just get stuck at this spring. I don't normally go this way as Tails. I don't know why I am. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to see. No. But you can hear Sonic constantly spin dashing. He is stuck. He won't get unstuck until we get far enough for him to like rubber band his way forwards. Solid plan. This would be the last place he would look. Sonic is still stuck at that spring. So yeah, Sky Chase as Tails is like unintentionally easy to beat Sonic because Sonic just gets stuck. Oh, there's an invisible wall there. Oh, come on, game. That's not. That's no. That's you know. You don't get to take as crazy shortcuts in this level. There we go.
That wasn't too bad.
I don't know where he's stuck now, but he's jumping constantly.
Yeah! Is that it?
Sonic, we should check out the bridge.
Right, no NPCs to talk to here. We still can't get into any of the rooms that Sonic couldn't, so guess we'll just head up to the bridge.
Sonic! Tails!
Ha! You're a bit late.
Not the birdie! That's a Chaos Emerald! No way!
Be gone! All of you! This is all I really need. Gamma?
What is your wish, Master?
Get rid of these pests! Give them all you got!
Aye, aye, Master Robotnik.
I'll leave it up to you, Gamma.
So he's still not hard to beat as Tails. In fact, I can probably just hold down the attack button and walk into him. Yeah. But you can keep the fight going, but he's constantly attacking. You can do this with Sonic as well, by constantly only attacking. Yeah. As you get to hear more than like 2 seconds of the Rover Fight song by doing this, if you can hear it over Tails' tail attack. Anyways, I should let the cutscene happen.
Please stop, Tails! Move aside, Amy! Get out of the way!
No! This robot is my friend! He helped me! Don't hurt him!
Okay, if you say so, you have your reasons, I guess. Hey, this ship is losing altitude!
Hurry, Tails! Take Amy and get out of here!
Well, what about you?
I'll find Eggman and put a stop to his evil ways!
That's Eggman! I wonder what happened to Sonic.
I'm finished. Chaos was defeated, and now my egg carrier is ruined. No matter. I will destroy Station Square anyway.
If that missile is launched...
Ready? Fire! Ah! No, it was a dud. I can't believe this. I'll go and deal with this myself.
Oh no! I'd better get to that missile before he detonates it! I see it! I've got to get it before Eggman. The fate of Station Square depends on me. Oh, Sonic! I've changed a lot since I've started hanging with Sonic. But I can't depend on him forever. I know I can do this by myself. Okay, Eggman, bring it on!
It takes me straight into Speed Highway.
Keep up with me.
I was hoping I could talk to some NPCs, but I guess it is a bit more urgent than that. Right, Speed Highway, our last level is against Eggman, not Sonic. So, yeah. Eggman's getting real desperate. What if you quit and load the file? I don't know. But we're also in the level now, so... Uh-oh. Whoops. No, I didn't hit any checkpoints.
You can keep up with me. What? He's caught up.
So yeah, taking the shortcuts is extremely important here. I'm wondering if I can take my own. Sort of, yes. Yeah, and what I like about this story as well, with Tails, is it, you know, Tails, you know, he has character growth. He's not the only one as well. Now Tails will kind of go through the same character arc again in Adventure 2, of, you know, believing in himself and, you know, doing things for himself. I mean, SA2, like, Die Hard might sort of be able to point out how it might be different or whatever, but to me it feels like the same character arc as in this game. And I do kind of prefer Adventure 1's version of it, so... Anyways, when I first played this level as a kid, I really struggled with it, but yeah, it's really not that hard. Maybe it was because I was playing this on keyboard. It's probably just because I was a kid and bad at games. But anyway, here's the missile. We'd definitely be an Eggman to it.
That wasn't
Eggman
too
plans
bad.
to nuke Station Square. Does he realise he's in Station Square himself? Is he stupid? He's just desperate. He's like actually desperate.
Oh, no! It's Robotnik!
So you beat me to the missile, you little pest. I will make you all pay for this.
Let's get out of here!
You fool. Away, before I make mincemeat out of you.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this.
And that is the line everyone likes to point to when talking about Sonic voice acting. Now, one thing I want to point out, irrelevant to anything, this poster here, The Man 3. Normally that's Chow in space, but this map is, I think, based off an earlier version of the hub world, and so it has a different poster instead of Chow in space. Anyways, Eggwalker. Ouch. He still uses the same iconic voice clips as he does during the Egg Viper fight. But the key is basically get underneath him, so he does a stomp attack, hit the ones he uses to stomp, and watch, rinse, repeat. But yeah, it's pretty easy because, like, to just get it done quickly because yeah, he will do the stomp attack as soon as you walk under him. So, yeah. I'd say it's an easier and faster boss than the Egg Viper.
He's not gonna get away with this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. No way.
Alright, last hit.
Believe this.
If I can get it. There we go. Right, time for Tails' ending. So we'll be back in a few minutes.
Hey, I did it!
So that is Tails' story. As I've said, everyone's story is shorter than Sonic's. So, yeah, we're done in a single stream. We still have a little bit of time to kill, so I'll probably do a bit of his extra emblems now, just to keep the ball rolling. No, I like Tails' story.
Select your character.
I mean, it's basically very similar to Sonic. It's, very similar to Sonic's story. He tags along a lot of the way. It makes sense, for them to makes sense for them really to be together a lot of the time. But it also mixes in some character art, gives him a character arc, gives him some character building. I like it. Again, I do think him going through almost the exact same character arc in Witcher 2 feels a bit pointless, but it feels a bit redundant, but whatever. That's not this game's fault. You really helped me out. Thank you so much. I saw it all. You were way cool. Wow, Tails. Great work. You just earned my respect. Also, in Sonic's story, we saw... when I went back into the hub world of Sonic, we saw, like, the guy who owns this building saying about how someone blew a hole in the wall, and the newsstand girl talked to Sonic about Tails doing a good job. This is all what they were talking about. Hello, the burger shop girl. We haven't really been able to check in with her a lot this playthrough. Oh, no, I can't do it. I can't even talk. I'm such a coward, a total wimp. Strange. You then see a lot of customers who are too nervous to buy a burger. Our dialogue might be the same, but that's fine. This is my wonderful daughter. She was really impressed watching you in action. Tails, you're so cool. I wish I could fly too. Oh my, they put one over on me. It's just the statue in front of the burger shop. It sure looks real to me. About the guy who owns this shop. It's a quiet shop. Not many customers, But that's okay with me. I like it like this. About the other person who walks around this area? Are you here? Guess not. Or I think. No, maybe not. You can see Robotnik's fallen airship in the ocean. It hasn't sunk. It's just floating there. I think that was the same dialogue as before. Here, just still talking about Chao. No one new in here. Oh, by the casino. Is this the... Yeah, never expect too much. You'll just get... if you expect too much, you'll just get hurt when you get dumped. It's not that I think I'm so great. I'm so shy that I sometimes avoid people. Okay.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be...
Right, well, Tails' first level is Windy Valley, so I should head over to the Mystic Ruins. Is there anyone in the station to talk to? No. Well, apart from the employee. No problems, I'm right on schedule. That's the way I like it. Yeah, we should have time to do one or two of Tails' A and B missions. We're the exploration party searching for the ruins. Even if the others go, they'll probably make me stay here. Nope, you're still saying the same thing. I guess the explorers in the Mystic Ruins didn't catch wind of what went down in the station square. Right, so Tails level B missions are same as Sonic's, collect 50 rings. So, yeah, not much different here. I guess the main difference is I need to actually stay on the ground and make sure I'm collecting rings. I just don't, can't just fly over exactly, fly over everything. Collect 50 rings, then fly over everything. There we go. Now we can fly over everything. So we've got 50 rings. But yeah, you can kind of just, yeah, that. Yeah. Windy Valley is very easy to cheese because it's all downhill.
That wasn't too bad.
It's also why I'm not exploring the levels of Tails though, because I can't really, because it's a race. And the level A missions with Tails are just Beta Faster Sonic.
You made it.
I'm gonna see if I can do the thing of not touching the ground at all. And just floating down to the end of the stage. I think the main thing is trying not to hit death planes. Never actually done this before, never actually tried this before. So that was very easy. Wow. Yeah. That was very easy, wasn't it?
That wasn't too bad.
The train headed for Station Square. will
Right,
be
level 2
departing
of Tails was Casinopolis, so let's head back over to Station Square. Don't know how much time we got, how long these take me. I might even just get them all done. Like, on this stream, to be honest. Because it really doesn't take long. Right. I don't think getting for doings is going to be a problem here. Given that, this level is full of ring capsules. They are placed slightly differently than when playing as Sonic, though. Very slightly. I roll down these because they are technically on a downhill slant slightly. There we go.
That wasn't too bad.
Is Sonic stuck in the last section again? I don't know, actually. He might have been rubber banding pretty hard, so... Right, Beta Faster Sonic.
Come on, Tails.
Again, shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, Racing Sonic isn't really that much of a... sort of... It's not having that much of a bearing on things, like compared to racing.
See you later, Tails.
It's still pretty easy. Like, because in Sonic 3, Tails was kind of the de facto easy mode with his flight. And I would say he kind of still is relatively easy in this game.
Come on.
Like, his flight obviously helps, but, yeah. I taken the wrong route. That's the one danger you have in this stage. Taking the wrong route.
Hooray! All right, Tails.
Wait.
Hey, Tails.
That's fine. Sonic gets confused at this last section. Sonic actually made it to the final section before me, but he gets confused at this last section. He'll slowly walk through the water.
That wasn't too bad.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins.
Right, Ice Cap is the next level, and I'd say Ice Cap is probably the most problematic level for getting the other emblems in. Just given that it's hard to control the board. Because it's hard to control the board, it's hard to gather enough. It can be a little bit tricky to gather enough rings, and then beating the faster Sonic, you are at the mercy of the board.
You made it. See you later, Tails.
It's hard to collect rings in this opening section unless you memorize where they are, which I haven't. Alright. Oh. Really gotta focus on grabbing rings. Alright.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Tails. Hey, hey, hey.
I've got a ring of a set of rings there. Line of rings. That's the word I was looking for. Right, we got 50. Now we just focus on getting to the end of the level.
You made it.
Alright.
See you later, Tails.
I think hitting the jump ramps at the end is probably one of the more important things, really. Whoa! I really flew there. Oh no. Off the board, please, Tails. I think I went past the, like, trigger for getting off the board. That could have ended badly.
That wasn't too bad.
Right.
Come on, Tails. All right, Tails.
I'm not quite sure how they make Sonic faster here, given that, again, you can't speed up the board. Whether they just artificially increased his movement speed, I don't know.
Hooray!
Maybe they just made his AI smarter at navigating the stage, I don't know. This is probably the most problematic of the level A missions for Tails.
All right, Tails. See you later, Tails.
Yeah, I guess they must have just artificially increased his speed.
All right, Tails. All right.
Alright. Hit the ramp. Hitting the ramps is very important. It's basically your main way of gaining any real speed here. Taking the shortcut's probably important as well, but I failed at that, so that's fine. It didn't send me flying this time, but that's probably a good thing, so I don't overshoot the ending. I think if I overshot the ending, that might have given Sonic time to catch up and win.
That wasn't too bad.
Right, it's nearly 10 o'clock, but I reckon I'll keep the stream going long enough to just do the level A missions for Sky Deck and Speed Highway. May as well keep them to the same stream, rather than starting next stream with like a level as Tails and then you know, then switching to Knuckles' story. Does the sand level not have missions? The sand hill is classed as a mini game. It's like classed as a sub game. It's not part of the actual main stages. I think it might have a second emblem for like getting a certain score, but I will probably deal with that with the when I do like sub-game emblems. Alright, speaking of emblems, there's one up here. Right. Would it have been quicker to go through the trial menu? Probably, but these hub worlds aren't that big, really.
Come on, Tails!
I'm assuming Sonic will get stuck here again, as usual, so... yeah, I can hear him getting stuck. Nice and easy, we've got 50 rings already. Uh-oh. Cross it. Look, there's an invisible wall. What? No. Don't do that.
That wasn't too bad.
And Sonic is stuck again. Maybe he doesn't get stuck as much when you do the level A mission. Maybe? I don't know. I'm probably gonna snooze ads. Have there been any attempts to remake Adventure in the style of the Mega Drives? I don't know actually. I don't recall any. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, that. Oh, why did I fly over here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. I don't think Sonic got stuck. Wow. No, don't go up there. Sonic's actually keeping pace. Wow. I mean, I'm still gonna win, but... well, he doesn't stand a chance, but he's keeping better pace than he was before. There we go. Think about it, it's not the Mega Dragons, but I think there was like either it's at like last year's Sage or something similar. I think there was like a advanced style D-Maker adventure, or at least, you know, a demo for one. I don't think I checked. I don't know if I checked that out though. I think it was something like that anyway. It was like at Sage or something. I seem to remember it being in a Sage trailer recent, like last year or year before. Is this the way to Station Square? Yes. I never technically showed off this hub world transition, but yeah, the boat here. Alright, Speed Highway.
You think you can keep up?
Should be plenty of rings on the normal route. What's it be like? Just the way that Tails, like the way you catch up to him, he'll be like, he'll almost always do that. Like, think you can keep up with me? What? He got up? He'll almost always do that. Land on the floor, Tails. I want those rings. Make sure to pick up enough rings. And there should be enough rings, but, you know. Can't be too careful. Oh yeah, definitely should be enough. I don't even know where that rocket goes, I always go this way. I think these green rings also, like, they reset your flight meter, I think. Not that you have a visible flight meter, like you would in, say, Heroes, but...
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, 60 emblems. Sonic Chaos is added to the list. Essentially, the unlockable Game Gear games were removed in the HD and Steam releases, or at least the Steam release of Adventure DX. But using the mod, like installing mods, converts it to the 2004 PC version, so that kind of just brings them back, just by virtue of changing it to that version.
Keep up with me? What? He's caught up.
Yeah, it's definitely faster now.
Goodbye, Tails.
Right, we're gonna take our own shortcut. If the game lets me, it did before. I guess I went the wrong way though. I think I need to go a bit further forwards and then run around.
You can keep up with me? What? He's caught up.
Oh yeah, because I landed here, didn't I? Oh! didn't land in the ring, or didn't go through the ring.
You think you can keep up
I wonder
with me?
if
What? He's caught up? You'll never defeat me. Goodbye, Tails.
hold on. It's just some. I was okay. Hold on. Let me.
You think you can keep up with me? What? He's caught up? Tails, wait for me!
Hold on. I don't think Tails is meant to go this way. That's fine though. There's a fun thing about Tails, you can make your own shortcuts. At least in the levels that let you do it, I guess. Because some of the levels don't let you do it as much, do you? Like Ice Cap. Alright. There we go. A few deaths later, but we managed to take a big shortcut.
That wasn't too bad.
Right. That should be all Tails emblems. I was going to his trial menu and double check. Yeah, I'm basically aiming for all the like standard emblems apart from the Chao Garden ones, just because that is a bit of a grind. Right, emblem results. Yep, all the ones for Tails. And we've only got 3 left to find in the adventure fields, and I know where at least one of them is. I think it's just 1 left in each adventure field, actually. Where's the last Station Square one then? I'll have to think about that one. Anyways, before we get ads thrust upon us, let's wrap things up. As always, thank you for watching, whether you've been here whole stream, part of the stream, chatted alert is very appreciated. So next time on Sonic Adventure, we're going to be starting Knuckles' story. And yeah, but at some point in the next week or so, I don't know when, I might take a stream to do something different. I'm not going to say what in case it doesn't pan out, but I potentially got something different lined up for a stream soon in the next, like I said, in the next like week or so. But if I decide to do it, I'll yeah, update. So might be Sunday, might be next Tuesday. I don't know. It might not happen. But yeah. But next time on Sonic Adventure, we're starting Knuckles' story. Anyway, let's finish this up before the ad starts, hey?